Hey guys, it's Tina,
Karla,
Rona, and the topic is on soft determinism. So guys, I have no idea what this theory is about.
me neither.
Oh, soft determinism. Could it be determinism? Maybe it's the opposite of hard determinism. Soft, hard, yeah.
Let's just get into the facts.
Okay, so basically soft determinism answers the question if I am free or if my life is determined by other forces. Soft determinism, in other words, is compatibilism, which is the balance of free will and determinism. Our theory, soft determinism, also known as compatibilism, was explained in depth by a contemporary compatibilist named Daniel Dennett. So basically, we're going to show you a clip on Daniel Dennett, and he basically explains his views on free will.
Your book on free will, you're framing the issue of free will in a very, what will strike most people as an unusual way. People usually think of free will as opposed to determinism. And of course, by determinism, we mean the idea that basically the future of this universe is inevitable because the universe is this mechanistic thing, that it works according to rules. And in principle, if you understood everything about the state of the universe and everything about the rules that govern it, you could predict what happens tomorrow. And that includes people's brains. They're deterministic, and so free will is kind of an illusion because of determinism. Because of the truth of determinism. That's the argument. Traditional argument against free will.
That's the traditional argument.
You're saying, I think you're saying that actually the two are compatible in some meaningful sense of both terms.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. So, I'm just a compatibilist. We've been compatibilists for hundreds of years. But I'm a little different from most of the earlier compatibilists in that I want to deny flat out a premise that you started with, that you mentioned yourself just a minute ago. You said the future is inevitable if determinism is true. First of all, I want to say that phrase, the future is inevitable, just doesn't mean anything. We can't talk it. The future is going to happen, whatever it is, and that's true whether determinism is true or indeterminism is true. There's going to be a future. Now, in what sense could you talk about the future being inevitable? I don't know. What we have to talk about is particular events being inevitable, or particular types of events. And in order to see what the word inevitable means, you have to take it apart. And oddly enough, although the word trips off the tongue of everybody who writes about free will and determinism, hardly anybody's ever looked at it. But of course, what it means is unavoidable. I mean, evitable, inevitable, avoidable, unavoidable. That's all the word means. But now, to avoid something, this is something that an agent does, an avoider.
You don't mean a literary agent?
No, I mean like
sometimes
they avoid. No, I didn't have literary agents in mind. I had or secret agents. Although those are both agents. I mean agent in the broad sense of being an actor that has some sensory capacities and some goals, and that acts in the world to accomplish its ends. Now, are there agents that can avoid things? Sure. Tons of them. And in fact, the reason you have to look at free will from an evolutionary point of view is that's remarkable. That there are agents that avoid things is a remarkable fact. And there's many more avoiders now than there used to be. And they're much better at avoiding than they used to be. And in fact, it's as good as the definition of intelligence to be an expert avoider, to be able to foresee far into the future, to see things coming down the pipe, and to take steps in a timely way to prevent those bad things from happening, and in order to foster things that you want.
That's not what our theory. We're actually going to go out of the philosophy classroom into the real world and get people's opinions and comments on our theory. So, here we go. Do you think that free will affects everything that's happening to us right now, or is it predetermined?
I think I choose what to do, you know, like, I don't think destiny has anything to do with my life. It's just, I choose to do what I want to do, you know. Destiny is just too fantastical for me. So, quick analogy. I choose to eat this burger because I'm hungry, not because destiny wants me to.
Can an app be both cause and free, or does it have to be one?
Okay, well, I think that an act is always free will, because even though it could be caused by something else, it's like the person's choice whether he can do it or not. It's like he's bankrupt, but then it's his own free will whether he will get a job or not, right? So it's not always caused, it's always free. Hi.
What a coincidence! Look who it is! Hi, sir. So do you believe in free will, or are we just victims of destiny?
Free will or destiny?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a bit of both. Like, for example, like, us humans are, like, made with free will. It's not, I don't want to use the word victims of destiny, because I don't believe we're victims. But I guess it's a bit of both. Like, all the things we choose and the things we do it through free will. There's some things that are, like, beyond us. Like, there's this higher being or something that, I don't know, influences us, so that's where destiny comes, I think. So, bit of both.
No. We're looking for people to interview.
No, you know what the guys do?
Looking around.
Believe that the decisions you make are influenced by your personality, such as, for example, where you grew up or how you grew up?
Depends. No depends the parents. It depends how many influence in your life. But I hope so. The parents influence in your life, because when you grow up, the people say you don't do that or you do that. But I think so. No, it's like.
Does it depend on you, though?
Yeah, depends. But I hope so. Your family, especially your family, influence in your life. After that, you went to the school, at the church, and and the society. Everything is influenced in your life. Depends how do you feel, how do you know if you are right or are you wrong. But depends, that your family and the society and everything together in the life. But not in your life, for all people.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's okay. Thank you. This is hard. I'm very serious. We got like 5 rejections today. Mr. Correa.
Can I both cause and free will?
Free will.
Why?
It's because free will, because every person is like given freedom. So then, why would it be different then?
You think that everything happens for a reason?
My question for you is My question for you is, does your personality affect your decisions and actions in life?
No, it doesn't, because actually, my opinion, the choice decide for me and not me, but if I have the choice decide of my own action or whatever, yeah, it would actually affect my personality. So, yeah.
We're back in the food court, and you can't see anyone else to interview. This is so hard.
I'm about to cry.
And we all see Asian people, and my groupmates doesn't want me to take Asian people, because they said we need variety. But yeah, this is just depressing. Yeah.